Hello, Asa Laveau here, your Genius Activator with a special Mother's Day edition. So, first off, if you are someone that I tagged in this on my social media, um, please know that I am saying Happy Mother's Day to you. I recognize the mother in you. I either know you are a good mother, a very good mother, from either my experience with you or knowing your children or both. So that's what that's for. So it's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm saying Happy Mother's Day to you. Okay? Alright, the next reason I'm doing this video is this is a special Mother's Day edition, of course, for my mother. So my mother's name is Noelle. Hi. That hi was for my mom. Noelle. Yes, I'm the badass. Not bad ass, but badass kid of hers. I'm the oldest or the eldest, doesn't matter. Um, so yeah, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to you. Of course, I can't imagine you not being my mother. Everything that I have grown to be is definitely because of you, one way or the other. I've actually had ex-girlfriends say things about myself that say, "Oh, you're like your mom," which is cool. I like my mom. It's cool. My I guess the furthest memory or the first type of memory that I have of you would be of you dressing me for preschool. So some of you might not know, I went to preschool in Oklahoma to a place called Children's House in Oklahoma. And yeah, I remember you dressing me in a blue Kango hat and these cowboy boots that I loved a lot. And I don't know if the cowboy boots were an Oklahoma thing. I don't know if the cowboy boots were me being different, because I am that. I am very, yes, I am different. So I don't know if that was the first inclination that, yeah, this kid is different. But that was the first memory that I have of you. But the things that I guess mean the most or show what type of mother you are things that I cannot remember or things that I have no um, visual depiction of. So that would be, of course, me being born. Um, me being born when you were 20 years old. You were married at the time, but still, you were 20. Yeah, you were 20 years old when you had me, which I cannot fathom because I was not a 20-year-old parent myself. So yeah, I don't know what that could have been like. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate you having me in the first place. Yes, I thank you for having me. That's number one. The next thing that showcases the type of mother that you are was making me, I don't want to, making me quote unquote normal. And I use that term very loosely, and I use that term very broadly without any judgment. So please understand the place I'm coming from that term of normal. I remember you telling me stories of you being in labor with me, and the umbilical cord was wrapped around my neck, and the doctors were saying that I wasn't supposed to make it, and that I may be born dead if they did not take me out very quickly and very soon. So what they did, whatever medical procedure was around in the 80s, they literally snatched me out of you, like snatched me. And because of that, they injured my left shoulder. And you told me that for the longest time, well, I say for weeks for weeks, I had no no movement in my arm. I had no motor skills in my shoulder. So my left arm lay limp for days and for weeks. And it just continued. And you said you didn't know what to do. You had no idea what to do. So you prayed over my arm and you used blessed oil, and you would take me to church and you would move my arm in different ranges of motion, and you would say, "Little baby, your arm is moving." So you would affirm me um, as a baby, saying that my arm was moving and that I would be okay. And then you told me that one day you set me on the bed, you went to the restroom, and then you came back, and I had flipped. I had literally flipped. And you said that that was weird. And so you put me back to where I was supposed to be. And then you went back to the restroom, came back, and I had flipped again. And you said that was weird. And so this time you stayed. So you put me back and you stayed and you watched. And I flipped before you. And you tell me the story of how you picked me up and you kissed me and you hugged me and you said, "Oh, little Asa, like, your arm is fixed. You're okay." Um, because you were afraid that I would go to school and be made fun of and that life may be harder than it may have already been or designed to be for me because of that. And that that is pretty much the epitome of you being my mother, mama, um, doing what is necessary for me to have a life that I meant to have. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that part. I don't take that for granted. I don't take that for granted at all. I attempted to write you another poem. I've done so in the past for Mother's Day. Um, but something that I teach people in poetry and how to write poetry is that poetry is nothing but perceptions. Perceptions in your own language. And so I would say to perceive you as my mother, using my senses, or using a few of my senses, would be to smell you, would be to smell white diamonds and blessed oil. Yes. If someone said, "What does your mother smell like?" White diamonds and blessed oil. To taste what mothering from you tastes like. It tastes like candy yams and dressing. Saged dressing and candy yams. Like, yeah, that's what it tastes like. And now that I'm older, of course, now we have to add white wine to that. Um, to see you would be the perception of to see you. And I'm making this, of course, up on the spot, as you can see, which is weird because I'm not prepared, which I always am. I like being prepared. But I wanted to do this just off the whim. To see you would be to see a rose bush. A rose bush. Yes. There are thorns there. And there's beauty there. And I understand both. And I understand the genesis of both. I understand why. Now, at this point in this space, I understand the thorns and I understand the petals. and they haven't both made me better. And I appreciate that, and I thank you for that. I thank you for everything that you have taught me to be. The one thing that I know for sure when it comes to you, the one saying you say, just keep on living. Just keep on living. Which is why I try my best to not say never. It keeps me from not judging other people. I just need to keep on living. Because things haven't happened yet for me that have happened to other people. So I need to stay open-minded. And I appreciate that point of view. That I just need to keep living. Because of that, hearing your voice in my head today, well, yesterday actually, I had to make sure that I even gave a Mother's Day gift to the mother of my child, of my son. And we're not even together, but I had to do that because of how you taught me to be. Yeah, I don't think I would have gotten that maybe if I had another type of mother. So I thank you for that. And for that, you've been talking a minute. I know you've been going through some stuff, and it's cool. I get it. We get it. And you've been wanting to get away. So, my real gift for Mother's Day to you is check your email. Mama, check your email. You're going to Jamaica. For real, like you're going to Jamaica. I know when I called you and asked you for a certain date, you were probably like, he's probably not going to do it. No, really, there are tickets. There are tickets in your email. You're going to Jamaica by yourself, not with us. You don't have to care for anybody, but you're going to Jamaica. Last, and I take pride in that fact that I can send you there. Yeah, I do. Because we both know that there have been times that all I could afford was a text message to you. All I could afford was a text message saying Happy Mother's Day. And so, to be able to send you to Jamaica, because I know that's what you like, and you've done well teaching me what you like. Um, yeah, I take honor in that. So, Happy Mother's Day, Mama. Um, know that I love you. Know that I appreciate you. Know that you are your best thing. Yeah, know that. All right.